Hi guys, welcome back to my channel Lush Gardener. In today's video we are going to be talking about a very interesting story behind this beautiful hybrid called as Echeveria raindrop. Now please ignore the paint marks because the painters they happen to paint the wall as well as they painted my succulent with all these white spots. But nevertheless you can see the beautiful raindrops or the bumps on my succulent. This is what gives this hybrid its name as the Echeveria raindrops. They are round in circle. Just pay attention to these bumps because we are going to be talking about that in a little bit detail. So this hybrid was created by Mr. Dick Wright when he created this hybrid, after which he had got some seeds out of this succulent. And a lot of people tend to do this. They tend to send the seeds either to their friends or to some other researchers in order for them to have an experience of a particular succulent. So the batch of this hybrid, the batch of these seeds was sent to different people. Now let's categorize that into three parts because that's what we are focusing on. So one set of people who received the batch of seeds of Echeveria raindrops, they were able to get the same plant, because the plant was a stable hybrid. So the bumps also appeared and they had a very uniform looking Echeveria raindrop. Now until here it was all good. The person happened to sow the seeds and he got the Echeveria raindrop. But the other two people, that's where the story gets a little bit more interesting. There is no reason as why that happened. Probably there was a mutation or probably the environment, climate, because all of the seeds were from the same batch. So it's not that it was some different seeds that were sent. And here on the image, as you can see, the other two people who grew the Echeveria raindrop from seeds, they had a different mutation on the leaves. The one on your left hand side, the bumps were kind of resembling a lot like the heart shape. And on your right hand side, those bumps were quite different from the raindrops. As you can see, this is how the raindrop tends to look like. You can see all the bumps are round in shape. But on the screen, as you can see, they looked very different and these were from the same batch of seeds. Now, it could be a natural mutation or probably the growing condition, because ideally what happens is when you tend to domesticate a wild plant, because this has been happening from many years back. People have got wild plants and they have started to domesticate it, due to which there are three things that can happen. Either the plant can get mutated or the plant can be created into a hybrid naturally. For example, if there are two Echeverias next to each other of different varieties and they both bloom at the same time, nature does not discriminate between the two different Echeverias if they are or if the plant is able to touch those pollens to each other, or if there is a cross pollination, there will be a natural hybrid. Or then there is something called as cultivars, wherein people tend to manually cross pollinate the plants, and then you get these either cultivars or hybrids. So this could be one of the reason, because there is no known reason. We don't even know what is the parentage of a raindrop, and there's not much information about what exactly happened. So it's most probably being speculated that it was a mutation due to which the leaves, instead of getting those round bumps, one of them started to get the heart shape and the other one was a very different bumps. Now the best thing about this is even after they were propagated, the mutation continued on the new plants. That's why we got two new plants out of this mutation. Now the Heart's Delight was the name was given by Jocelyn Ainsworth, and the New Heights name was given by Bevy Spiller. I know I might have mispronounced their names, but we got two new varieties. The World or the Succulent hobbyist got two new varieties of succulents from the Echeveria raindrop. Now apart from this, because the succulent started to become so popular because of those beautiful bumps, the raindrops, people also started to do a tissue culture. So apart from those mutations, there is also a regular variety and there is a tissue cultured variety. Now what is the difference between both? The one that is a regular one, which has been propagated, will have all the bumps present on each and every leaf. It will be very symmetrical. It is not going to miss out on any of the leaves. But I will show it to you on the screen, the comparison video. The one that has been tissue cultured will not have symmetrical bumps on the leaves. The bumps will skip on alternate the leaves, because that is created with tissue culture. So that is the difference between a regular Echeveria raindrop and a tissue cultured raindrop. If you want the Echeveria raindrop to have a symmetrical raindrops, or all the raindrops to be present on all the leaves, then you'll have to go with the regular one. But if you're going to buy a tissue cultured one, then the bumps are going to miss, or they are going to skip and come up on the alternate leaves. So guys, that's all about it. I hope that this video was helpful to you. If it was, please hit the like button, and if you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing to it. Until then, take care, stay safe, and keep propagating.